Hey guys, we're back. We have the black pieces. We're playing Peter Kukech, Peter Kukechowicz, rated 1625. And they've hit me with an absurd opening. Alright, I'm going to treat this like I treat any other Carol Con. Try to connect my pawns. I'm going to go for this. Am I going to go for this pawn push? Yes. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I always like taking this pawn, but that move is no good. It allows them to recapture with the knight. Why would you help them improve the spot of their knight? Instead, you can focus on development and go knight c6. I don't like that their knight is going to affect my bishop. Wow, I'm actually shocked he didn't take with the knight. I was going to sacrifice my bishop for their knight in the corner. I have to be very careful though, because the queen and the light square bishop are opened up. I'll bet you the robot's going to tell me this is inaccurate, but I'm going to start with the pawn push because I want to move my knight to c6, and I don't want to deal with both the bishop and the queen pinning my knight, and then I'm dealing with the fork in the corner. Just cancel it out. Let's go like this. Damn, I was hoping to put my bishop there, so now I can't. Not sure what to do. I'm gonna just develop my knight, get it out of there, and then figure out where to go from there. Let's get the bishop out of the way so that we can castle. I can also get a little frisky. If I give a check right now, I would trade for their knight, which could be good. Yes, I'm going to do that because then... No, they can block with a pawn. If they block with the pawn... Yeah, no. It's not right. Alright, let's get the rook involved first. Put the rook on c8. Then what I'm thinking is I'm going to go b5 with my pawn. I'm going to sneak my queen into b6, and then I'm going to try to set up a sneaky tactic where the queen is lined up with the king. You might not notice it. In this case it's different because there's a pawn on f4, but eventually we might be able to get something going. I kind of hate the placement of my knight. I might consider pushing f6. Alright, let's push this pawn first. Then I'm going to put my queen on b6. I think I have to do this. I'm going to just go for the pawn push. No, Bozo, you don't have to. You should focus on development and go queen b6. I just don't want to be the one that ends up with the backwards pawn, which I could if, well, it is a backwards pawn, but it might not be that weak. Alright, I think I'm happy to take that pawn. Now I think I have to retreat my knight. I'm going to try to set up a sneaky tactic. I'm lining up my queen with their king. So one of those pawns is pinned, and this might work. Let's see. My idea is to try to take the e5 pawn with one or potentially both of my knights. I'm a little bit worried about their bishop going to h6. That would make it so that I actually need one of the knights back to defend. Unless I move my rook. Alright, so he's blocked. You might know about this idea, so... I'm going to step my king out of alignment with the queen. My dark square bishop is the problem right now. I don't know what to do. Let me try to double up rooks. Oh no, that move is a mistake. It allows the opponent to go knight h4, and this threatens your bishop. Instead, you should go knight h6, and if the opponent makes the best move, which is to take your knight, then you can recapture the bishop
And now there's an open G file for you to attack the king.
I need to get this dark square bishop out of here so that I can bring in more troops. Yeah, I'm gonna get this bishop out of here.
Alright, look guys, sorry for all the interruptions, but I keep missing good moves. In this position, I missed an opportunity to double my rooks. Now this is important because let's say the opponent makes a random pawn move like pawn h3, then we can actually steal the pawn on b4 because the knight is under defended.
I don't see any threats yet. Now I'm thinking knight e7, knight g6. Bring in some extra protection. That was a good move. Ooh, actually, I can just take that. That's what I've been trying to do for like so long. All right, now I gotta be careful because they can push the pawn. They can push the G pawn. What if I just retreat first? Yeah, let's retreat first. Definitely bring in the other troops. That looks like a blunder to me. But the problem is there a problem? No, there's no problem. Watch this. Take the pawn.
Oh, no, that's not the one. You were correct in identifying that that was a blunder, but for the wrong reason. You missed the glaringly obvious fork on f5. Come on, broski.
Bishop's hanging. There might be some crazy sacrifice counter strike, but I think that looks good to me. Okay. I think I have to take the bishop. Take the bishop.
Once again, we have a fork on f5.
Alright, now I'm bringing the knight so that I can attack the final pawn. Block the queen. And I'm going to take this pawn. Attack the bishop. And I can actually take the knight because there's a checkmate threat. So let's line up like that. Like that. Take that one. Ay, 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 this is dangerous. Let's go there.
Here it's actually better for the opponent to take the b pawn instead. That way they have two connected pass pawns.
Okay. Now I can start bringing the king. Oh. Alright. I lost on time, but I think that was a pretty good game. I hope you guys liked the video. If so, like, share, subscribe.